99% of people use ChatGPT wrong. They ask a question, they get an answer, they leave. The result? Generic, useless content. But there's another way. Watch this. This is what most people get from ChatGPT. Boring. Could have written it myself in 5 minutes. Now watch this. Good ChatGPT answer. Same question. Completely different result. Deep, actionable, ready to use. What changed? The first one had no technique, zero. The second one was created using a specific formula. This formula is called the depth method. And for the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Let's dive in. First, let's understand the scale of the problem. Research shows that 67% of ChatGPT users get results below expectations. But here's what's interesting. It's not because ChatGPT is bad. It's because people don't know how to ask the right questions. ChatGPT works like a recipe. If you just tell the chef, make food, the chef won't understand. But if you say, make Italian pasta, tomatoes, basil, olive oil, 7 minutes of cooking, the result is completely different. Let's use a concrete example. We'll generate a marketing email. Bad prompt. Write a marketing email for my product. What do we get? Template text. Dear customer, our product is great because it's quality. It has many features that will save you time. You can do more in less time. This could be for any product. No specificity. Zero. Now, watch what happens when we use the correct methodology. Completely different level. Full understanding of psychology, the customer's challenges, solutions urgency. Everything is there. And why? Because we asked the right question. This is not magic. This is knowing the formula. The DEPTH method has 5 parts. Each part adds a layer of complexity and precision. First letter, D. This stands for Define Multiple Perspectives. Here's how it works in practice. Instead of saying to ChatGPT, write a marketing email, you say, you are 3 marketing experts. First, a direct response copywriter with 20 years of experience. Second, a conversion rate optimization specialist. Third, a psychologist specializing in consumer behavior. Discuss among yourselves the best approach to write an email that sells. Now, watch what happens. ChatGPT doesn't just write an email. It's not a monologue. It's a dialogue, a discussion. The copywriter talks about techniques. The conversion specialist talks about metrics. The psychologist talks about emotions. They reach a consensus. The result? 10 times better than the basic answer. Because you created a virtual team working together. That's the first part of the depth method. Letter D. Define multiple perspectives. Part 2. E. This stands for Establish Success Metrics. This is critical. Why? Because ChatGPT doesn't know what success is for you. Success is subjective. For one marketer, success is 20% conversion. For another, it's 5%. ChatGPT can't guess. So what do? You tell it. A successful email must meet these criteria. First, maximum 200 words. Second, include 3 specific product benefits. Third, create urgency feeling. Fourth, contain a clear call to action. Fifth, be written in a tone of trust, not aggressively. When you give ChatGPT these parameters, it can check its answer against them. This is not guessing. This is a system, and the result is exactly what you need. Second part of the depth method. Letter E. Establish success metrics. Part 3. P. This stands for Provide Context Layers. Most people give ChatGPT 1 line of context. This is a mistake. The more context, the better the result. And this is not just more words. This is structured context. There's a difference. Context layer 1. Who is the target audience? Context layer 2. What is their main fear? Context layer 3. Why should they trust you specifically? Context layer 4. What happens if they do not take action? Context layer 5. What exact action are you asking them to take? See how this works? You're not just telling ChatGPT, write an email. You're giving it the complete picture, all details, all layers. ChatGPT becomes not just a text generator, it becomes a strategist because it has all the information. That's the third part of the depth method. Letter P, provide context layers. Part 4, T. This stands for task breakdown. ChatGPT works best when tasks are broken into smaller pieces. Don't ask for the whole marketing plan. Ask for strategies first, then tactics, then specific emails. Step by step, not all at once. Here's what I mean. Instead of, write me a marketing strategy, you use Step 1, identify 3 main product benefits. Step 2, identify 3 main audience fears. Step 3, create a matrix showing which benefit solves which fear. Step 4, based on this matrix, suggest 3 key messages. Step 5, for each message, write a marketing email subject line. Watch what happens. Each step logically flows from the previous one. No jumps, no confusion. It's like building a staircase up. Each step supports the next, and the final result is structured and logical. That's the fourth part of the depth method. Letter T, task breakdown. Part 5 and final. H. This stands for human feedback loop. This is the most critical part. Most people get the first answer from and immediately use it. Mistake. ChatGPT generates the first result, but it's not the final product. It's a draft. And ChatGPT knows this. After ChatGPT's first answer, you give feedback. This is a good start, but I need changes. Make it more aggressive in tone. Add statistics supporting the statement. Cut it by 30%. Add a question at the end that causes reflection. And ChatGPT rewrites, and rewrites, and rewrites again. With each cycle, the result gets closer to what you need. It's not one iteration, it's multiple. It's a dialogue between you and AI. That's the fifth part of the depth method. Depth. D-E-P-T-H. 5 components. 1 powerful method. Now let's see how this works in real practice. Let's apply this in a real example. Imagine you have a SaaS product. It's a marketing automation tool. You need to write an email that sells it. Let's try without the depth method first. Our marketing automation tool helps you save time. It integrates with your tools. Pricing is affordable. Try free. This email has about 2 to 3% conversion rate. Not bad, but not particularly good. Now, the same email with the depth method. We use all 5 parts. We define multiple perspectives, establish success metrics, provide context layers, break down the task, take feedback. Watch what we get. Imagine next Monday, you arrive at the office. You have 47 marketing tasks. 47. All need manual work. Or use our tool. In 2 minutes, you automate all of this. 2 minutes. Here's what our customers get. 95% reduction in routine task time. 34% increase in campaign quality. $50,000 in annual savings. Most companies waste this time. You can spend it on strategy, on growth, on what really matters. Try free, and in a week, you'll understand how you ever lived without this. The conversion rate for this email? 14 to 18%. That's 5 to 6 times higher. Why? Because it psychologically understands the reader, his problem, his emotions, his solution. Everything is there. This is not just text. This is dialogue. This is the depth method in action. That's example 1. Second example, programming. Imagine you need to write a Python function analyzing user data. Without the method, write a Python function that analyzes data. Code exists, but it's basic. No error handling, no comments, no tests. Unreadable, not production ready. With the depth method, we ask, what system is this for? Who will maintain it? What metrics matter? Do we need scalability? Result? Production-ready code, with tests, with comments, with error handling, with documentation. This is not just code. This is professional code. And third example, content marketing. Bad article. 2 hours to read, boring, forgettable. Good article. 30 minutes to read, engaging, memorable, shareable, all because of the depth method. These aren't isolated cases. This works across every context. So, after testing 1,000 prompts with and without the depth method, here are the results. Look at this. For marketing content, without the method, average usefulness 3.2 out of 10. With the method, average usefulness 8.7 out of 10. For coding, without the method, production-ready code 15%. With the method, production-ready code 89%. For analytics, without the method, analysis depth 2.1 out of 10. With the method, analysis depth 9.3 out of 10. This means the depth method improves results by 250 to 400% on average. 250 to 400%. When we use this method in LinkedIn posts, average engagement increased from 2% to 14%. This is not a marketing trick. It works because the content is better, higher quality, more useful. If you're a freelancer or marketer, this method saves you 10 to 15 hours a week. On a 40-hour work week, that's 25 to 37% of your time. Time you can spend on other projects, on billing, on growth. Here are practical tips. Use the depth method for writing marketing materials, creating technical documentation, generating content ideas, AI-based learning, data analysis, creative projects, and practically everything that requires quality output. This is not magic. This is just the right process. And this process works for any task type. If you use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or any language model, the depth method will change the quality of your results. It's not complicated. It's 5 steps. DEPTH. But just knowing the method isn't enough. You need practice. So we created a depth method template with 10 ready-made prompts. Download it, use it today. And if you like this video, subscribe. On this channel, we break down AI tools, methods, strategies. New videos every week. The next video is even more important. We'll explain 12 techniques that stop AI hallucinations 71%. Because ChatGPT lies, and you need to know how to fix it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.